The thousands of workers laid off by big tech are finding a surprising way out. Spies. At Creative Content, we have been talking for several weeks about the wave of layoffs sweeping the technology sector. So far in 2023, more than 60,000 industry employees have seen the door. Just today, Dell, the computer giant, announced a 5% cut in its workforce, approximately 6,650 workers. It joins others such as Google, which laid off 12,000 employees, Twitter, which sent 83% of its workforce in Spain to the street, and Spotify, which will lay off 600 workers. This is a global phenomenon affecting dozens of major technology companies. However, this trickle of employees is benefiting a certain organization that has had a hiring problem for years. Those laid off from big tech are finding a surprising outlet: spying. Recruiting spies. The NSA, the U.S. National Security Agency, is undertaking an unprecedented hiring effort this 2023, and to do so it is trying to seduce laid-off workers from all these companies we mentioned earlier. The agency began communicating with them privately via LinkedIn last fall when word got out that major techs like Meta and Amazon were giving thousands of qualified employees the boot. Christine Parker, senior talent management strategist at the NSA, explained in this Washington Times article that the spy agency saw what was coming and sprang into action. "Just let them know we're here and we have a robust hiring program." In search of talent. This hiring initiative is the agency's largest in the last 30 years and involves more than 3,000 openings. They already advertise many of these on platforms such as Glassdoor or Indeed. For what positions? The needs are actually similar to those of other tech companies. More than half of the open positions are for science, technology, engineering and math jobs. Specifically, computer and data engineers, software engineers or cybersecurity specialists are sought. The CIA is looking for its new spies not to be human, but artificial intelligence systems. The trend. Everything has now turned against employees, as dozens of tech companies are announcing massive layoffs around the world. Among them is Alphabet, Google's parent company, which will end around 12,000 jobs, 6% of the workforce. Microsoft has announced cuts of around 10,000 jobs, and earlier this year Amazon raised its layoff figure to around 18,000 workers. Twitter will lay off 87% of its Spanish workforce and Spotify will let 600 of them go. Last year, Meta announced 11,000 job cuts.